Hi everyone, welcome to my channel where I review the latest movies and documentaries. Today, I'm going to talk about Red Sparrow movie. If you're interested in this topic, make sure to watch this video until the end and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. The film begins with the life of Dominika Egorova, Jennifer Lawrence, a talented Russian ballerina who suffers a serious leg injury during a performance. This injury ends her dream of dancing and makes her need to find another way to support her sick mother. Her uncle Vanya, Matthias Schonitz, a Russian intelligence officer, visits her at the hospital and offers her an offer to join a secret program called Red Sparrows, which trains women and men to use their bodies as weapons to seduce and blackmail enemies. Dominika initially refuses, but Vanya tells her that this is her only option to ensure her mother's care. Vanya first asks Dominika to lure a notorious corrupt Russian politician, who loves her, into a fancy restaurant. Dominika reluctant agrees and goes to his hotel room, where he sexually assaults and beats. Then a hired killer appears and kills him before Dominika's eyes. Dominika is traumatized and becomes a witness to a political murder. Vanya takes Dominika to the intelligence headquarters, where he tells her that he has a plan to make her a red bird. He tells her that she has to undergo the training program, or she will be killed as an extra person. Dominika is scared and angry, but she is forced to agree. Dominika is sent to a training facility in the countryside, where she meets matron Charlotte Rampling, a rigorous trainer who teaches red birds how to use their body and minds to manipulate targets. Dominika finds itself in a harsh and brutal environment, where students are humiliated, tortured and raped. Dominika tries to hold out and maintain its dignity, but is disgusted with what it has to do. At the same time, Nat Nash, Joel Edgerton, a CIA agent, appears in Moscow. He is responsible for communicating with a confidential source within the Russian intelligence service, called Marpol. Nat meets Marble in a public park and receives valuable information about Russia's nuclear programs. But Nat is suspected by a Russian officer named Korshunov, Jeremy Irons, who orders his hunt. Nat narrowly escapes capture and calls his colleague Marty, Bill Camp, who tells him that he should leave Russia immediately. Nat returns to America, where he is interrogated by his boss Troffer Siren Hines, who suspects that Nat has betrayed Marble, or that Marble has betrayed Nat. Nat denies this, saying that Marble is a reliable source and that his relationship with him is strong. Truva Nat says he should resume contact with Marble and try to discover the identity of the red bird that Russian intelligence will send to seduce him. Dominika graduates from the training program and officially becomes a red bird. Vanya tells her that her first task is to seduce Nat Nash and get the name Marble from him. Dominika flies to Budapest, where she introduces Nat as a visitor from the Russian Trade Council. Dominika tries to capture Nat's attention with her beauty and intelligence, but Nat reveals a true identity of Dominika as a red bird. Dominika denies that it is a red bird and claims that it wants to defect from Russia and join the United States. Nat doubts her, but decides to give her a chance. He takes her to his apartment, where he tries to check her credibility. Dominika tries to convince him that she trusts him and starts a sexual relationship with him. The next day, Nat takes Dominika to his office, where he tells her that she has to undergo a false check to prove her loyalty. Dominika agrees and passes the examination successfully. Nat becomes more confident in her, telling her that they have to travel to Vienna to meet Marpol. In Vienna, Nat and Dominika meet Marpol, who turns out to be Korshunov, the Russian intelligence officer who has been pursuing Nat in Moscow. Korshunov tells Nat that he has been the secret source for the United States for years and that he wants to defect with Dominika. Nat is shocked and angry and refuses to let it. The situation develops into a chase and shooting between Nate, Korshunov and Russian agents. Dominika helps Nat escape, telling him that they have to go to the airport to return to America. But on the way, Vanya calls him, who tells him that Dominika is in fact a loyal red bird of Russia and that he was using it to reach Marpol. Nat realizes that Dominika has deceived him all along and that he has divulged Marble name to her. He feels betrayed and treacherous and refuses to go with her to the airport. Dominika mourns Nat's loss, but tells him he has to do it in order to protect himself and his family. She takes Nate's weapon from him and leaves by taxi. At the airport, Dominica is pursued by Matron, the trainer of the Redbirds, who tries to kill her. Dominica kills her instead, seizing her secret files. She then calls Vanya, telling him that she has accomplished her mission and that she wants to return to Russia. In Russia, Dominica is honored as a national hero, getting a new house and a new car. Vanya visits her, telling her that he is proud of her and that he plans to give her more important tasks. But Dominica reveals her real plan. She sent the secret files she stole from Matron to the United States, proving that Vanya is the real mole. Dominica tells Vanya that she did it in retaliation for forcing her to become a Redbird and to save Nat and Marple. Dominica is shocked and let down and realizes that Vanya has exploited her all along. She decides to betray Vanya and tells Nat that Vanya is Marple. Nat summons his colleague Marty, who comes with a squad from the CIA to take over Vanya. Vanya tries to escape, but Dominica shoots and kills him. Dominica amends heroically, getting CIA protection. Nat expresses his feelings for Dominica and wants to stay with her. Dominica thanks him for everything, but tells him they have to separate. She tells him that their lives are very dangerous and that it is better not to trust anyone. In the final scene, we see Dominica boarding a plane to an unknown location. She receives a call from Trover, the head of NAT, who thanks her for her service. He tells her that she saved many lives and that she is a national hero. He asks her if she wants to return to America or stay in Russia. Dominica smiles, telling him, "I'm home." And here we will have reached the end of our movie. Here are some quotes from the movie Red Sparrow. Every human being is a mystery of need. It has to be the missing piece, and they'll tell you anything. Trainer. The Cold War is not over. It collapsed into 1,000 dangerous pieces. The West weakened. Sugar on shopping and social media. Torn between hatred between races. As a result, the world is in disarray. Only Russia is willing to make the sacrifices required for victory. Trainer. We will always be their prostitutes. Unless we have something they want. If I were you, I'd find something. Martyr. He tried to rape me. Dominica Igorova. And your honor deserves to deprive Russia of a promising trainee. General Korchnoi. It was never my intention to deprive Russia of anything. Dominica Igorova. Tell me, Boris. Do you have a small babushka in Moscow? It still amazes me. Why are Russian women so attractive? All men look like frogs. Stephanie Boucher. After you hand me over, you'll be a hero. Out of suspicion. The perfect position to take my place and continue my work with the Americans. Make your uncle and others like him pay for what they did to our country. General Korchnoi. Someone will leave you. You have the ability to determine whether I will die in vain. You are better at this than any of us. This is the only way for you to go back to your mother. General Korchnoi. I warned you about it. He stared at you when you were a child. I tried to keep him away. I tried to protect you. Something is hidden, for example. Don't give him everything, for example. This is how you stay alive, Nina Igorova. I made you special again. You have a gift like me. You see people as they really are. You do this for me, and I'll leave you if that's what you want. But I feel like you won't. That's what I appreciated. Vanya Igorov. I always wanted to be a ballerina. Since I was a little girl. I used to get on the bus to train after school. I was looking out the windows at people going about their lives. They go to work, half asleep. And I used to say to myself, I'm not like them. And I never will be. Because I am special. From now on you will become birds, weapons in a global power struggle. Every human being is a mystery of need. You must learn to sense what they lack, become the missing piece, and they will give you anything. You will practice psychological manipulation. You must learn how to cross all limits. They told me to take a man to a hotel. They said he was an enemy of the state, and in return my mother would get the doctor she needed. Instead they cut his throat. He died above me. I always liked Russian humor, Nathan said. It's a shame to be so few. After you hand me over, you'll be a hero. Out of doubt. The perfect location to take my place, and they'll kill you. Something will slaughter us all. You have the ability to decide whether to die in vain. You're better at this, Dominica. Information about the movie. The film is directed by Francis Lawrence, an American director known for his films such as I Am Legend, The Hunger Games, Catching Fire and Mockingjay. The film is based on the novel of the same name by Jason Matthews, a former CIA officer, which was published in 2013. The novel is the first part of a trilogy that follows the character of Dominika Igorova, a Russian agent working for the CIA. The film stars Jennifer Lawrence, an Oscar-winning American actress best known for her roles in films such as Winter's Bone, Silver Linings Playbook, American Hustle, X-Men and The Hunger Games. Lawrence plays Dominika Igorova, a Russian ballerina who becomes a secret agent who uses her body as a weapon. The film also stars Joel Edgerton, an Australian actor known for his roles in films such as Animal Kingdom, Warrior, Zero Dark 30, The Great Gatsby, Black Mass and Loving. Edgerton plays Nathan Nash, a CIA agent who tries to convince Dominika that he is the only person she can trust. The film also features veteran actors such as Charlotte Rampling, a British BAFTA award-winning actress, best known for her roles in films such as Georgie Girl, The Night Porter, The Verdict and Swimming Pool. Rampling plays the Matrona, the cruel trainer of SVR birds. The film also features Matthias Schoenaerts, a Belgian actor best known for his roles in films such as Bullhead, Rust and Bone, The Drop and Far from the Madding Crowd. Schoenaerts plays Ivan Igorov, Dominika's uncle and deputy director of SVR. The film also features Mary Louise Parker, a Golden Globe American actress who is best known for her roles in films such as Fried Green Tomatoes, The Client, Red and Red 2, and series such as Weeds and The West Wing. Parker plays Stephanie Boucher, a U.S. government official involved in a conspiracy. The film also features Sergei Polonin, a famous Ukrainian ballet dancer, who is best known for his roles in films such as Murder on the Orient Express and The White Cross. Polonin plays Konstantin, Dominika's ex-lover and ballet mate. The film is produced by Chernin Entertainment, an American company founded in 2009 by Peter Chernin, who was former president of Fox Entertainment. The film was co-produced by David Reddy, Gino Toping and Steven Zellian, who wrote films such as Schindler's List, Gangs of New York, and Moneyball. The film is distributed by 20th Century Fox, an American company founded in 1935 by Joseph Schenck and Darryl Zank, which is one of the largest production and distribution companies in Hollywood. The film was released in cinemas on March 2. The film was shot in several European countries such as Hungary, Austria, Romania and Russia. The film uses an aspect ratio of 2.35:1, which is common in thrillers. The film contains scenes of violence and sexual seduction that may be inappropriate for some viewers. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this movie and what other movies or documentaries you want me to review next. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching and see you next time.